involved that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest, tear you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to come out of petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me, ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Screaming, lay the world. Rick was coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules will gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I need a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner jewels, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
They say that you don't love me, ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money
Never meant much.
Everybody's gotta give. Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody wants to say while being polite. Ooh, we all need it. Ooh, we all feel it. Gotta remind yourself it's alright.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low three-quarter arm angle.
Ready now is Justin Turner. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Enters play here at 279. 9 homers and 33 driven in. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Has a look, now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to...
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jameson Taillon gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now into the box, Jairo Munoz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jairo Munoz.
Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
In now, Danny Santana. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Next to hit, J.D. Martinez. Currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And he takes a cold strike 1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Vogt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round triplets.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Sale's ready. First pitch on the way. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at bat here at strike 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Got him to go down swinging there. Giancarlo Stanton goes quietly leading off the second. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play at 313. 27 homers and 61 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Torres stands at first with 1 out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Batting it, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping up is Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now is the designated hitter, Maikel Franco. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In the air out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Next, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 13 home runs, and 30 RBIs. The 1-0. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The first baseman.
And now here is Bobby Dalbec. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Renfroe.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 15 long balls and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the line, that's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-0, and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1, and he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Boston strands a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Thairo Estrada.
So now to the plate, Thairo Estrada, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Estrada swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his third season as a major league player. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lying toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Enters play here at 279. 9 homers and 33 driven in. The 1-0 home. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ready with the 2-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from Boston after this. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jairo Munoz.
Third baseman, Jairo Munoz.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Danny Santana.
Next, it'll be Danny Santana. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Pulled toward right center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home. Hard hit to first. Scooped up. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it bangs off the monster.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's bitter tastes different.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Stanton on at first, nobody out. fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to hit is Luke Voigt. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sale sets. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
First and second here with nobody out. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Ball, that's outside.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
This is stroked into the gap in right center. That's going to get down and head toward the triangle. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez.
Ball one.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Still only one out in the inning.
Nope.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Line drive to center field. Hernandez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now the Red Sox DH, Maikel Franco, flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vazquez.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vazquez. And now the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. After it is Hicks. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec. From the stretch. Hey! Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Red Sox lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in is Thairo Estrada, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch of the AB now. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 1.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu, singled last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Here's big Aaron Judge, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Up high, 2-1 now.
Count is 2-1.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. So one out and nobody aboard, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Now here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
This is on the ground over the first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jairo Munoz.
Stepping in next, Jairo Munoz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Digging in will be Gleyber Torres. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Sale into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball. 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And it's fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Count remains full.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Adam Ottavino takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Ottavino.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Ottavino, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next to dig in, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Bouncer to the left side. Santana's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired.
Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah. The new me is new around, yeah. Just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but if I could.
Now at the plate here is Danny Santana. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, left field, J.D.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
As a look, now the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready now, the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's off the green monster. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Tommy Kahnle comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number 1. Striding in is Christian Vasquez. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation, and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready. Here's the first pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
At the plate now is Hunter Renfroe, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Yep, that ball went out.
One and 0. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. Darwinzon Hernandez is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in now for the Yankees, Justin Turner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to hit is Thairo Estrada. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Next up is Aaron Judge. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at his career totals, Judge carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's in.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Estrada at second. LeMahieu is over at first with 1 away. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
Behind 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Hansel Robles answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt.
Nope. Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 8. Ready with the 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Renfroe is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Box, Kike Hernandez. He grounded out last time up.
The center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Struck him out. Next, it'll be Jairo Munoz, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now back, second baseman, Manny Santana.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
In now, Justin Turner. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hicks, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Standing in now, Jairo Estrada down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Right side hit hard. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering the first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 4-2. Garen O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Garen O'Day.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Xander Bogaerts is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side, and it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Maikel Franco is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Christian Vasquez. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now it'll be Bobby Dalbec, the potential tying run for him at third base. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Zach Britton answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Pitch coming. Here it is.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there. Runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. early, and now it's even at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 now. Kike Hernandez would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And stepping in, Kike Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
Judge is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Red Sox settle for just the 1.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it.
Josh Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate is DJ LeMahieu. His prior history in this matchup, he's a perfect 3 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. Got him. Now, Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
No bets off the plate. Ball 2.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jairo Munoz. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
The 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Next up for the Red Sox, Danny Santana. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And now the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Fouled off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
One ball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Hard liner to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In there, 1-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So now here is Maikel Franco. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
2-0 now. The 2-0. And there's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Christian Vasquez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jameson Taillon records win number 16 on the season. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, number 36 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe
quién me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre por chela se trevo el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como